How's it going, everybody? It's the CDH Warrior coming at you with I think will be our last episode, or next to last episode of Atelier, Sophie, Alchemist of the Mysterious Book. So this has been a long game to play through. I'm pretty sure we've got a boss fight. This is either our last episode or next to last episode. There's one thing I was curious to see in a few episodes ago. Okay. I'd love to replay this when I'm not.
Okay, time to make Papa's body better. What should I use? What should I use? What should I use?
I completely forgot things like this.
What should I use? Okay, is this really okay? I did it! It's done!
Octo with delight. Okay, so that's what that does.
Where should I go?
We didn't have the Philosopher's Stone. City of the Lost. There are some places that let's explore City of the Lost first.
Sophie, there's something over there. I didn't expect such luck.
I don't think this is an area we looked at. Oh, this is the area with all the demons. This is where we get the high S. Okay. Rainbow Pony. Okay, that's where we get that from.
What's our destination?
Wait, we were just in here. Do you want to explore?
It's wisdom.
Where do you intend to go next?
Where is... This is the Forest of Fairies. I know what I'm looking for. I'm just trying to figure out where it is.
Is this okay? We just went here.
Where is Enlightened Mountain? Where is Enlightened Mountain? Oh. There we go. I literally just went.
This is...
There's a scene with Plokta here.
I hope it was just a groundless fear. Hey, wait, Plokta! Why are you rushing so much? Can you explain it to me? Right. I need to tell you about this. You aren't the only one seeking the Cauldron of Knowledge. There have been some patiently waiting all this time for a chance to obtain the Cauldron. Wait, really? Yes. It's a device with such enormous power. It would only be natural for there to be many people seeking it.
Well, now that you mention it, that makes sense.
However, among them, there are two who especially mustn't be allowed to obtain it. Meklet and Automata. They must not have the Cauldron.
Wait, those two? It's true that they mentioned the Cauldron of Knowledge before, but why not?
There used to be one person.
Those two likely seek to use the Cauldron to return to their previous form. The form of an alchemist from my time.
What do you mean?
"500 years ago, I fought a certain alchemist. His name at the time was Luard, the true form of Meklet and Automata. During the battle 500 years ago, I fought Luard and emerged victorious. Then I split and sealed his soul away in 2 bodies, artificial life forms called Meklet and Automata.
You talked about artificial life forms before. They're the ones that are human, yet not human, right?
Yes, they possess eternal life, as objects resembling humans. That's their true identity.
So why do they want the Cauldron of Knowledge?
Their bodies, created through alchemy, cannot
Cannot
use alchemy themselves. That's why it's impossible for them to use alchemy to return to their former self. However, tell me, what would happen if they had the Cauldron of Knowledge?
If the Cauldron of Knowledge lets anyone use alchemy, even they would be able to use it?
Exactly. Using the cauldron, they could return to their true form. That is their desire. Normally, since they cannot create the Key of Truth, coming here would be impossible for them.
Oh, I see. This is because I made the Key of Truth.
No, this isn't your fault. If only I had remembered this sooner.
Plakta?
If those two obtain the Cauldron of Knowledge, it would become a grave situation. We need to hurry.
Okay. Okay, here's the Gates of Wisdom.
Hey, you're late.
Really late. We were waiting for so long. Meklet! Automata!
Damn it! We didn't make it in time.
From that tone, it sounds like you finally remembered who we are.
And you had completely forgotten about us until now.
You expected this, so you put your soul in that book. But you forgot all the important details. How laughable. Although, it was a little beyond our predictions that you would forget about the Key of Truth, too.
I guess that's another thing to add to the list that we need to thank Sophie for. Not only did you bring back Plakta's memories, but you made the key for us too.
Yeah, it's all thanks to you, Sophie, that we were able to reach the Cauldron of Knowledge.
Sophie, you're a really nice person. Unlike a certain someone there.
Yeah, seriously, she went so far as to turn us into these... things.
We couldn't use alchemy, and we couldn't go back to normal. We couldn't even age and die. Living in these bodies for the last 500 years was torture.
But our pain finally ends today. That's because... our wish will finally be fulfilled.
It has been quite some time since I met you in this form, Plakta.
Ward!
Your form has changed quite a bit since then. Now that I am my former self, it seems our positions have been reversed.
That doesn't matter. If it's been reversed, I just have to turn you back.
Your demeanor certainly hasn't changed. However, I could care less. I simply wish to pursue alchemy as I see fit. I know our reunion was short, but farewell.
Stop, Luard!
Plakta!
Let's return to the Atelier, Sophie. I'll tell you everything there. Okay.
Get ready for a fight. There. Yeah. I got it.
Please hit!
They're full of openings.
There!
Hope this hits. There. Got it.
We did it! A big win for us!
Got a destination?
Okay.
I'm going to tell you about the past, about myself, and Luard. Luard was an exceedingly skilled alchemist. He was also a fellow researcher of alchemy alongside me. He wasn't originally the way you just saw him. However, at one point, he began walking the wrong path. Luard was taken in by the power of alchemy. His research became more and more self-righteous and selfish. I tried to convince him to stop, but he wouldn't listen to me. In fact, he began to immerse himself in his alchemy research even further. If allowed to continue, his research could have affected the entire world. That's why I fought to stop him. I killed him with my own hands, and split his soul into 2 artificial life forms. However, there was one thing that concerned me. The Cauldron of Knowledge. Artificial life forms can't use alchemy, but the Cauldron is an exception. As long as the Cauldron existed, there was a possibility of Luard returning to his former self. That's why I sealed my own soul in that book. I could change hands between alchemists, gaining new knowledge to prepare for the future. However, over the long years, my memories were lost. And you know the rest of the story, Sophie.
Something like that happened?
Yes, allowing Luard to resurrect himself was my failure. If Luard is allowed to go free, he will likely resume his alchemy research. And if he continues, something terrible could happen once again. That must be prevented at all costs. In order to do that, we need to figure out where Luard fled to.
Where would he have gone?
I have no idea. Actually, I suppose it would be more correct to say that I can't remember. It's likely that I already know where he would have gone, but I can't remember where.
I see. Oh, maybe if we keep bringing back your memories like before, you'll remember where he would go?
Yes, that seems very possible. However, we don't have much time to go about it leisurely. I'll do what I can to investigate where Luard went. You continue improving your alchemy skills, Sophie. That will likely be the quickest way of finding where he went.
Okay, I understand. Leave that to me, Plakta.
Okay.
What to make? What materials to use?
this good. Which cauldron should I use? Okay, let's start. Oh, this is good. Yeah, this looks good. Ah, so that's what happens. Yeah, good. Yeah, good.
Well, that actually did nothing.
Good? All right, I'll finish it now. Done. Now, what traits to transfer? Is this okay? Is this okay? Okay, it's finished.
We know where we just came from has Rainbow Pony.
Got a destination?
I love how the things patiently wait.
Now then, let us begin. Ineffective! Ineffective! Ha! Fire! I'll go! Got it. There. There. Finally, a break.
Is that a monster egg? Okay, let me figure out where something is. Okay. Sealed temple.
Where should I go?
City of the Lost. Sealed temple. Oh,
This should be an easy fight.
Ha! Hope this hits. I'll go.
oh, they basically take no damage. How do they attack multiple times like that?
I got it. Ha!
There!
There. Fire. I'll press the attack.
Wide open!
Give me some cover. I challenge you. Zah!
Let's go together!
I got it. There. Fire.
Wide open!
Let's attack. Come with me. I challenge you. Yeah.
We're just getting started! I'm mad now! I can do it in my part too!
Law of Profusion. Okay, so now we're getting... How did that thing...
Ineffective. Ineffective.
How did that thing survive all that? Oh, please don't tell me it just healed everything.
Yeah. Hope this hits. They're full of openings. That should just about do it.
Okay, is that thing a demon? Okay, I'm getting out of here. Because obviously I'm not
What's our
powerful enough to
destination?
deal with this. Okay. There's more to this. Okay, where's Miss Marguerite? Because that's who we're looking for now. Where's Miss Marguerite?
I have some new merch. Which one do you... Come back.
I can't believe... Okay, there we go. Okay.
We weren't able to buy many vegetables.
Yes.
There are monsters near town, and the crops aren't growing well. Things seem really weird lately.
I fear that the changes are likely caused by Luard.
Huh? What do you mean?
Luard has likely resumed his ablation alchemy research. The changes you see recently are a result of that.
Ablation alchemy? Is that different from regular alchemy?
Ablation's destruction.
Yes, as I explained before, the alchemy you and I use listens to the wishes of materials and helps fulfill them. On the other hand, ablation alchemy ignores the wishes of materials, forcing them to morph into another form.
It ignores the wishes of materials to make things. Doesn't that mean you could create anything you wanted? Isn't that actually a good thing? It would be really convenient.
You aren't mistaken that it's convenient. However, that convenience comes at an equivalent price.
A price?
Yes, alchemy that ignores the wishes of materials costs far more than normal alchemy. The cost in this case is the power of nature. Normally, the power of nature that we use slowly recovers. However,
Ablation alchemy uses that power at a faster rate than it can recover, wasting enormous amounts of it. As a result, it eats away at nature little by little. Eventually, the power of nature would be exhausted. I can't even imagine what would occur if that was to happen. The scar of the land was carved into the earth by the influence of ablation alchemy.
The scar of the land? I didn't know.
Yes. The changes you see recently are likely related to the power of nature slowly being consumed. It seems we really can't allow Luard to continue his ablation alchemy much longer. If used carefully, it would probably be somewhat sustainable, but Luard makes no such effort. We need to figure out where Luard went as quickly as possible and stop him.
Yeah, I'll keep working to improve my alchemy. For your memories, too!
Yes, please do so.
Okay. This is going to be a lot of alchemy that we're going to have to do.
Okay, what?
We've got to find a couple of things, but... So, for the CDH warrior...
Okay, what should I make? What material should I use? What material should I use? Is this really okay?
Let me see if I've got another...
Is this really okay? Which cauldron is best? Okay then, let's start! Yeah, this is good! I think something good will happen. This is great! Yeah, this is going great! Alright, this is going well. Is this really okay? Alright, I'll finish it now. Done! Now, what traits to transfer? Is this okay? Okay, it's finished!
Okay.
Okay, what should I make?
Got Geist Ison, and then we've got...
What material should I use?
I should have some...
Is this really okay?
Where's the...
Is this real? Which cauldron is okay then? Let's start. This should go here. All right, this is going well. All right, this is going well. Yeah, this is going great. Is this okay? It's time to finish. Done. And what traits should I add? How's this? Yeah, this is all level up.
Okay, so for the CDH Warrior, I'm going to I'll see you next time. There's going to be a lot of alchemy that I'm going to do off screen. So, for the CDH Warrior, I'm going to have a great day. I will see you next time.